Hi guys, this is Sherry from justsherry.com. I want to talk to you today about anxiety and more specifically, my personal 5 favorite ways to prevent anxiety from happening. Okay, so there are a lot of ways that you can approach treating anxiety, stopping panic attacks, all kinds of ways. But if you can prevent something from happening, that's even better than curing it after the fact. Why have it start if you can stop it before it happens? So these are 5 things I like to do to try to keep anxiety at bay. Number 1, no surprise here, yoga. I started doing yoga specifically to try to get rid of my anxiety, and it really worked, and it worked quickly, and it worked drastically, and it worked so well for me that if I go too long without doing any yoga, I start noticing anxiety starts creeping up on me. I'll think, why is this happening? I haven't done yoga in a week and a half, that's why. So I really recommend yoga to anybody that is suffering from anxiety. There's different things that you can do, different types of yoga. I tend to prefer either doing a really good fast-paced vinyasa flow to kind of kick it right out of me, or I like to do some really gentle yin style yoga where you're holding poses for a long time, you're really stretching things out and relaxing. So that's my first recommendation. Number 2, goes hand in hand with yoga, meditation. Now meditation is not easy when you first start. It's easy to get very frustrated with it. It's hard to focus and get your thoughts to go away, but that's why it's called a meditation practice. It takes practice to get better at it. My big recommendation for meditation is that if you're having trouble focusing and you're finding yourself getting too frustrated to relax, try a guided meditation. I'll leave some links in my blog post, which will be linked in the description below, to some of my favorite guided meditations. They're really great because they tell you what to think and what to visualize, and it makes it a little bit easier when you're first starting out. And eventually you can move on to doing your own meditations by yourself. Number 3, if you're not into yoga that much, or you feel like you need to move more than you feel yoga allows you to do, just try some exercise in general. Exercise is a great stress reliever, and it's really good for anxiety in general. You know, do whatever makes you happy. Go for a run, go for a walk, dance around in your kitchen with your partner, put on some Zumba or a cardio workout, go to the gym. Whatever it takes for you to sweat it out a little bit and get moving can really push that anxiety out. Anxiety a lot of times is because your fight or flight button needs a reset, and when there's nothing to fight and there's nothing to run away from, your anxiety builds up. If you give it an outlet, it really relieves it very quickly. So exercise is great for that. Number 4, laugh. Anxiety is really powerful, and it can make you feel very negative and feel like nothing is fun, nothing is light, nothing's happy. Sometimes all I need to do is have a good laugh. So I'll put on a funny show that I love, like Friends, or I'll put on a funny movie. I'll do silly things with my kids, and it relieves the stress very quickly. Number 5, be here now. Now, if you're a yoga practitioner or a meditation practitioner, you may have heard that phrase many times before. I think Ram Dass is the most popular one for coining that phrase. Basically, when you're always worried about the future, you're not enjoying this moment, and the anxiety just cycles and cycles and cycles and gets worse. I had a really bad habit of spending my Sundays dreading the beginning of the week. Not because there's anything terrible about my job, but because I didn't want my weekends to end, because let's face it, weekends are a lot of fun when you're not at work, because you can do fun things that you don't have time to do during the week. You're hanging out with your family, you're hanging out with your friends. And I used to spend a good part of my Sunday dreading the end of the weekend. And that's stupid, because let's face it, whether I worry about it or not, Monday's going to come no matter what I'm thinking. The bills that you're worried about are still going to come in the mail whether you're worried about them or not. Things will happen or they won't happen, and worrying does not change anything. If you can't do something to change it, you need to stop worrying, and the easiest way to stop the worrying is to focus on being here now. Stop thinking about tomorrow, stop thinking about next week. Enjoy this moment right here, right now. And that's a phrase I've been using a lot myself, right here, right now. And it's done wonders to calm me down. I've had some really great Sundays because instead of spending half my day worrying that it's almost over, I'm enjoying every single moment that I possibly can. And when I wake up in the morning, well, it's Monday, and the world didn't come to an end, and life goes on, and my anxiety is so much less powerful that way. So those are my 5 favorite things, and I hope that they will help you. Yoga, meditation, exercise, laughing and finding the lighter side of things, and being here now. I want you to give them a try. Let me know how they work. I want you to come over to my Facebook page and leave comments there. We're going to have a conversation over there about preventing, I should say, anxiety. Come by my blog post, it'll be linked below, and let's have a conversation there. Tell me if these things are working for you. If they don't work for you, tell me why not. If you've got things that work better for you, I want to hear about those too, because I'd like to try them as well. Leave some comments below. I love to hear from you. I love to hear your thoughts. But before you click on anything at all, make sure you press that subscribe button, and that way you'll never miss another video. So I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, anxiety-free day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys, it's Sherry. Wow.